tie all of that together and all of the evidence about hundreds of freak-offs that the jury heard about, saw graphic footage of, and today prosecutors said a single freak-off is enough. That the jury just had to find that sex trafficking elements were met by prosecutors one time in order to convict.
Can you tell us more about the prosecutor who delivered today's closing arguments?
Christy Slavic is an experienced federal prosecutor. She actually has a background in gangs and
All right, welcome back.
A lot of people inside that courtroom, and especially over on the defense's side, where you're seeing more of Diddy's support system and family come to court today to really kind of be here for the final days of the trial, pretty much. Of course, that being summations, aka closing arguments. So we saw everyone from Janice Combs, Diddy's mother, Charlucci, who's one of Diddy's very close friends, who's been inside that courtroom every single day of trial and even was attending some of those pre-trial hearings too. We saw Keisha Combs, that's Sean Combs' sister, Justin Combs, Sean Combs' son. Quincy was there. Again, that's also Sean Combs' son. Lisa Hilton, who is the mother of Justin Combs, was there. Sarah Chapman, who is Diddy's daughter, Chance's mother. And then, of course, the twins were there, that being Delilah Combs and Jesse Combs. And so it's interesting, the only one that notably was absent from what I could see inside the main courtroom was just Christian Combs. But everybody else, and I should also say probably his youngest daughter, that being Love, she wasn't there inside the courtroom. But I think notably also some interesting faces that are inside that courtroom today, too, maybe not necessarily on Sean Combs' side, was Doug Wigder, who we all know to be Cassandra Ventura Fine's attorney, as well as Jay Clayton, and that's the acting U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York. So a lot of famous faces are inside that courtroom, a lot of people that we're very familiar with as we've been following this case pretty closely. Oh, and I think I forgot Karen Nicolos inside that courtroom too. So it's a lot of people there really trying to see what these summations are going to be, both on the prosecution side and then once we get to the defense's closing tomorrow, obviously, for the
everywhere. But most of the jurors sat stone-faced, listening to what amounts to the humiliating recollection of a decade's worth of a woman's sex life.
Aaron, what can we expect to see in court tomorrow?
More of the same. Cassie Ventura ended her testimony today, taking jurors to a moment they've already seen video of, what happened in the Los Angeles hotel in March of 2016. The jury had already seen the video, but they saw it again with Cassie narrating it, saying, "That's me," pointing to herself on video and telling the jury this was the first and only time she tried to escape a freak-off before Sean Combs declared it over. She said she got hit by Combs, she had a black eye, and she wanted to leave, but when she tried to, as the jury saw in video, he dragged her back.
Aaron Katursky for us there at the courthouse.
All right, y'all, so we are going through and we are giving y'all day 1, day 2, day 3, just a little recap, because what they're doing is they're doing closing arguments. So let's take a listen and see what they're saying.
physically, emotionally, psychologically.
In graphic, lurid detail, Combs' former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, testifying what she says happened behind closed doors during those now infamous so-called freak-offs.
So Cassie, when she testified about these freak-offs, she said that it started early in the relationship. She was young, she was naive, and she wanted to satisfy Combs. But she didn't think that this was something that was going to be regular. And it became almost on a weekly basis.
And it got to a point where, as she testified about it, she said, "This was my job. This is what I did."
Cassie seated in the witness box once again.
They had to call their star witness out of order because she is 9 months pregnant and she's due June 1st.
She says she participated in hundreds of freak-offs during her 11-year relationship with the music mogul. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all the charges against him. Diddy is, of course, known as a prominent recording artist going back decades. Hits like "I'll Be Missing You."
Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you still.
All right, so y'all get the idea, y'all get the gist.
What did we learn?